Hello everybody, it is Kyle with the Chase Collectibles, also selling on TCG Player as Cardboard Wizards. I'm just going to do a quick video today. I'm really excited about doing. I've got a few things in the works and I am super excited to start trying to produce some real content, but I wanted to do a box opening for you guys in the midst of all this Lord of the Rings hype. I actually do have some of the product. I haven't figured out exactly how I want to deal with it, whether I want to sit on it and sell it 5 years down the road, whether I want to keep it for myself, or whether I want to do some kind of a opening for customers. And I haven't figured out how that's going to go, but my brain is thinking that I will offer packs up for you guys at probably maybe 30% above my cost, and we'll have some kind of contract that says you guys keep everything, but in the event that we open a serialized card of any type, whether it's the one of one ring, 3 ones, guys. I'm a Tolkien nut, and I'm going to show you guys some very special things that I have from back in the day, because again, I'm old, but you'll hear me making fun of other content creators and people that are opening boxes completely butcher all things Tolkien. All right, so yeah, it's a serialized The One Ring. It's a one of one, The One Ring. 3 ones, not the one of one ring. Wizards of the Coast got it wrong too. It's on their website. It's not the one of one ring. It's a number 1 of one print run, The One Ring. At any rate, I digress. Without further ado, I'm going to stop the camera at some point and put it on my chest, because it's the best way I have to show you guys what I'm doing in real time. But just let me show you what I've got for you. I've got 2 of these Omega boosters that I picked up from, I believe I got these at GameStop. And I paid 45 bucks a piece plus tax for them, minus discounts and crap that you get. Hey, there's my sorcery box. Can't wait to get the other ones so I can open one of these. I'm also going to be opening some Double Masters in the future. I got some Dominaria United pre-release boxes that I want to open for inventory. And then over here, I've got 2 boxes of Lord of the Rings collector boosters, 2 cases, so 12 boxes. I'm going to open up one of these Omega packs on camera live. All right, well, I guess live is relative because I don't have enough subscribers for you guys to care, but I'm going to do it unedited and then post it to YouTube. All right, but while I'm doing it, this binder is something special from back in the days of revised and 4th edition era. All right, this binder right here represents the first collectible card game that was based on Lord of the Rings. This is Middle-earth the Wizards. This is a limited edition, or you might call it an alpha pack of the game. And some of the things I'm going to show you, there's some Gandalf action, there's some Arwen action, Alatar, Palando, Radagast, Sauron, all the Istari are there, right? And so forth and so forth and so on. And I got a complete set of this, but we're going to flip here a little bit. And you guys are going to freak. Did you guys know that the 3 Rings of Elves had names? Narya, Nenya. What is this? What is this right here? I've never seen this card before. What is that? Is that the One Ring? Wow, look at that art. Look at that art. Huh. Anyway, I'm just saying, hey, there's the Arkenstone. Right? So yeah, I have the complete set 3 times. And the game died in this format, and it was a great game. You guys are going to be picking up plains, right? You're going to pick up plains and swamps and forests and shires and... Well, when I get this on my chest, we'll run through this book a little bit as we open the cards and try and find its friends. All right, its counterparts in this. At any rate, I'm looking forward to opening this pack for you guys. Let me get a second to get set up, and we will come back. This pack never being opened. Never. All right, see you guys in a minute. Okay, I have my camera on my chest, and we are going to open this here pack of Lord of the Rings Collector Booster. 15 cards, packed full of rares and foils, and may include the serialized ring card, or a serialized ring card, which, for those of you that don't know, that are on the hunt, that are on the chase, there's the one ring, okay? It's a 1 of 1, it's the only serialized version of it. There's extended art border, extended order, foil border, there's all kinds of it. There's only one stamped with the number 1 of 1. There are also 700 rings of dwarves that are stamped and serialized. So you can get 1 of 700. There are 900 rings of men for the kings of men, like the Witch King of Angmar. They became the Nazgul. Those are stamped and serialized. And there are 300 rings for the Elven Kings. Okay? And those are serialized. There are also only 3,000 non-serialized rings for the Elven Kings. Only 7,000 total rings for the Dwarven Lords, unserialized. And only 9,000 rings for the Human Kings that are serialized. To put that into perspective, there's roughly 1,100 beta Black Lotuses in the world, in existence. So if a beta Black Lotus, a very playable card, a very iconic card, is worth, what, $200,000? Well, 9 times that is a Soul Ring. Or 9, divided by 9 is a Soul Ring, right? So, I mean, it's not a small chunk of change for these cards and their exclusivity and their rarity. And then you add the stamped serialized versions, okay? Same thing applies. So, Sol Ring is what the rings of men, lords, and elves are. And then the One Ring, the Dark Lord's ring, Sauron's ring that he forged to control the others, and in the darkness bind them, okay? Those are the things you're looking for in that 4th slot. All right, so we're going to open this up, and without further ado, let's get into it, as they say. Nice little seal here. 1 booster to rule them all. In secret, Sauron forged a booster, one far more powerful than those owned by elf, dwarf, or man. In this collector booster, Sauron sealed away the most incredible cards to grace Middle-earth: foils, showcase cards, borderless cards, and serialized rings. Who knows what these cards could do in the wrong hands? At least with you, we know they'll look great. Yeah, honestly, I think Wizards, for all of its failures in the last year, has really just done an amazing job. This is so much packaging for 1 booster, though. That's my only complaint. I love the foily thing. I almost kind of hate to open this, but we're going to open it. All right, here goes. Zip. Oh, look at how awesome that is. I'm going to have to keep this. I don't want to ruin it. I really want to keep this. Oh, there we go. Okay, make sure there's nothing inside. Put that up there. Nothing inside. All right. Here we have 1 collector booster. And it is rubber cemented to the box. All right, let's get that out of the way. I do not love that they rubber cemented that because it's going to get on my fingers. All right, we're going to put this down. Lean over, grab some scissors. Make sure all the cards are down. these are super glued, you know. Ooh, wow. They really don't want you getting into these. All right, our token's a smog token, and man, is that gorgeous. Man, is that gorgeous. So put this aside. Put this aside. All right. So let's go through here. We have a smog token. The rest should be backwards, right? So we've got a smog token. We're going to look for smog. He's a villain. Who's that right there? That, my friends, is smog. Yeah, so in Middle-earth the Wizards, these dark cards are villains and bad guys and baddies. Okay? And then you've got your good guys here. Okay? This is all good stuff. It represents the Fellowship. And artifacts and the White Towers and Gondor. Oh, and there's the lands. All right? Nobody is shocked that we use Tolkien's sketches and cartography for the lands on anything ever licensed by the Tolkien family. Okay, so we've seen smog. Oh, I think these tokens are double-sided, aren't they? Got a little smog. Flying Haste token legendary dragon. That is gorgeous. When this creature dies, create 14 treasure tokens. Wow, that's pretty damn good. On the back, it's a food token. Sacrifice this artifact. You gain 1 life. I'm sorry, 3 life. It's a food token. Why am I reading that? Everybody knows what a food token is. All right, so we've got, let's put that over here, smog. Let's turn this over. We're going to bring it back up to the chest level so you guys can see what we got here. Maybe turn this way. No, light's bad that way. Maybe turn this way. Ooh, look at that rainbow on that. This is a Dunland Crebain foil. Flying. When Dunland Crebain enters the battlefield, amass orcs. Amass orcs 2. That's pretty good. 1/1 flyer for 3. 1 black and 2. Flavor text. What's that, Strider? It don't look like a cloud, said Samwise. Dunland Crebain. Shall we try and find that? I don't think they actually printed that, but they might have made Crebain. Yeah, there we go. See that? That's a Crebain. Same flavor text also. Next up, we have Chance Met Elves. 1 green and 2, a 3 CMC creature. It's an elf warrior. This is also foily, very pretty. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on Chance Met Elves. This ability triggers only once each turn. Flavor text. It is said, go not to the elves for counsel, for they will say both no and yes. Frodo speaking to Gandalf. Chance Met Elves. That actually does not exist in this kind of form. So we're going to move on. Lash of the Balrog. Nice. 1 black sorcery. That is gorgeous. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or pay 4. Destroy target creature. Wow. Just lose an orc token and 1 black, and that's nice. Sorcery speed, but still, that's nice. So let's look for Balrog. Because equipment wasn't really a thing in here. I mean, it was. The Balrog of Moria. Right? would have been a better view, huh? My shadow's getting in the way. Let's see if we can... Balrog. Memoria. I just want you to see. Look at that beautiful art. Look at that beautiful art. Look at that beautiful art. All right, what's next? Go back over here. This is the money slot. Gimli's axe. We got nothing in the money slot. 1 red and 2 for an artifact. It's an equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+0, and as long as equipped creature is legendary, it has Menace. Equip 2. No flavor text, but Gimli's axe. I feel like they got that art inspiration from the movies. It's pretty though. And like Gimli's axe would probably be over here in the kind of equipment section. Nenya, Narya. Where's Narsil? Got him. Goldberry. Glamdring. Goldberry, Gollum. Yeah, there's no Gimli's axe. Maybe Axe of the Dwarven Lords. Durin's axe. See, there's Durin's axe. Anyway. Next up, we have Bilbo. It's an uncommon foily. Retired Burglar. 1 blue, 1 red, 1 colorless, 3 CMC for a legendary creature halfling rogue. When Bilbo, Retired Burglar, enters or leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Man, that mechanic is so sweet. Whenever Bilbo deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token for a 1/3. Flavor text: I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Said at the birthday party during his speech for his 111th. So Bilbo, we got some Bilbo. Bilbo is a character. It was at the beginning of this game. There's some Keeley. There's some Gimli. Want to see Gimli? Glorfindel, Galva, Frodo, Galadriel, Eowyn, Yomer, and right here, we have us some Bilbo Baggins. Now, these only came in the starter decks, effectively. This was done by Angus McBride. Unless he's one of the starting characters, he may only be brought into play at his home site, which is, wait for it, Bag End. His flavor text, his quote, I am ring winner and luck wearer. Tell me in the comments if you know where that quote is in the books. All right, next up, we have Shortcut to Mushrooms. Yeah, because hobbits like mushrooms. 1 green and 1 for an enchantment. Uncommon enchantment. When Shortcut to Mushrooms enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Wow, that's good. I like that card. I don't believe there's an event in this game called Shortcut to Mushrooms. There is some food-related things. Ooh, look at that pretty shiny mountain. That's between Rohan and Gondor across the White Mountains. That's nice. We have our first rare. That's Gloin. Dwarf Emissary. Gloin. Either of those is acceptable to me. Okay? But if you were to hear Tolkien talk about it, Tolkien was a linguist. He created the languages. They're pronounced a particular way. There is a right way to say these. At any rate. Glowing, Owen, Biffer, Boffer, Bofer. Anyway. 1 red and 2 for Glowing Dwarf Emissary. Legendary creature, Dwarf Advisor, rare 3/3. No flavor text. That kind of makes me sad. Whenever you cast a historic spell, create a treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Ooh, that could have been busted. Sacrifice a treasure. Goad target creature. It's not horrible. It's not pumpable, but still pretty cool. Shall we look for Gloin? There's a little Galadriel. And there's Gloin. Also a unique. He was just a good card. He had +2 direct influence against the Blue Mountain Dwarves, +1 prowess against orcs, +1 direct influence against dwarves and dwarf factions. And his flavor text, his quote, was from The Two Towers. His beard, very long and forked, was white, and around his neck hung a chain. All right, next we have, all right, comment below how you think this is pronounced. It is not Shelob. It's Shelob, Child of Ungoliant. And you can put emphases on particular syllables if you want to and tell me it's Shelob or Shelob or Child of Ungoliant or Child of Ungoliant or Child of Ungoliant. I don't care, but it's not. Pronounce the whole thing, people. Anyway, God, that's cool. I hate spiders. This is a creepy friggin' looking card. But man, is it pretty. I like the full art on that. All right, 1 black, 1 green, and 4 for an 8/8 legendary creature, Spider Demon. It is a rare. It has Death Touch and Ward 2. Other spiders you control have Death Touch and Ward 2. That's pretty sick. Whenever another creature... I'm building Spider Tribal, and I hate spiders. Whenever another creature dealt damage this turn by a spider you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a food artifact. With pay 2 and tap, sacrifice this artifact. You gain 3 life, and it loses all other card types. I might make that a commander. Shelob is a villain. We're just going to go to Shelob. Can you tell I never pull this binder out other than to look at it myself? Nobody cares about this game but me. I have Sauron, Bane of Durin, Kummel, the Easterling, the Mouth of Sauron. Should be close now. Smaug. Shelob. good one. So this Shelob was a creature or permanent event. Art by Randy Gallegos. And to me it was more accurate, but still love it. All right, next up, a feasting hobbit, as hobbits do. A 1 green and 1 for a 2/2 creature off because it was too hot. So we were at Feasting Hobbit. I'm just going to go quick and stop reading it. We've got, that was also a rare. We've got this broken down to rares, uncommons, commons, the land. This is our first showcase. It's an uncommon. It's Elrond, Lord of Rivendell, and man, is that pretty, but it's not foily. You have our second showcase. It is mythic, and it is Sauron, the Dark Lord. Ooh, we're going to have to look into that. I'll bet that's a really good card. We have another uncommon. It's the Shire Sheriff. Oh, I'm above the camera. Sorry. We have Mirkwood Bats, a foil common, extended showcase art. And we have Aragorn, King of Gondor, for our last mythic. All right, I will let the camera cool down and show you the corresponding cards to that. Anyway, just wanted to put something together for you guys to see. I do have boxes. I may try and open this other one here for more content. All right, I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy cracking these packs. They're a hoot. All right, later.